KFLY. At KFLY FM Corvallis, where you can hear the winning difference. Good morning. It's a minute after 10 o'clock. This is Don Jennings, and it's Monday. KFLY. Oh, yeah, it's time to get down. It's Monday morning. Let's make the best of it. 4 minutes after 10 o'clock. Good morning. These are the Jacksons, and enjoy yourself. Better visit KFLY. Enjoy yourself with the Jacksons. The Jacksons have finally joined the ranks of those like Donnie and Marie and Captain and Tennille. They have their own TV show coming up. At least
there's nothing more
the food that America loves.
And pizza is on the way too. KFLY has your chance to win $100. Get the new clue for the morning coming up this hour.
Tap on you, tap on you, tap on you, tap on you when the pain.
KFLY with Ms. Aretha Franklin, Until You Come Back For Me. Until You Come Back To Me from 1974. It's 10:15. Good morning.
Leave your audio. Let's receive this.
10:17, mostly cloudy with a slight chance of light showers today and becoming partly clear this afternoon and then tomorrow. The highs are forecast around 50. It's nice and warm, all right. 48 in Eugene, 49 in Corvallis, and in Albany, it's 49 too. KFLY, good morning. KFLY at 10:20. Way to go, Henry Boschma of Poling Hall. You won $100. Your chance coming up with a new clue this hour. KFLY, you've got me running. It's 10:22. This is Monday. It's the last day of the year, the month, too. Tomorrow is going to be February 1. We're almost 1/12 of the way through the year. Yeah, it hasn't been that long either. I'm still catching myself writing 7-6 on my checks and stuff like that. KFLY with Fleetwood Mac and Go Your Own Way at 10:26. Good morning. This is Don Jennings. Got a note here. Through the Woman's Eye. It's a Women Directors Film Festival. It's sponsored by the Experimental College and Women's Studies. And it'll be shown each Thursday night at 7 for the next few weeks. All films will run in the Home Economics Auditorium. The cost is $1. Contact the Experimental College for further information. Got a mystery clue. If you haven't picked it up today, this is this morning's clue coming up next.
If you use work gloves that participate in 7-Eleven stores.
That's a pretty good deal.
And now, here's another clue to help you guess the serial number on the KFLY Mystery Money $100 bill. Clue number 1. If letters were months, this one would be December. If letters were months, this one would be December. Listen for further clues or go get the current clue and past clues to help you win the KFLY Mystery Money $100 bill. I'll let you know a little bit later on where you can go to find the clues.
KFLY. So would I.
KFLY and KFLY FM, where you can't hear the difference. Good morning. It's 10:31. This is Don Jennings. The Four Seasons. It's Monday morning. KFLY, the Four Seasons, December 1963. It's 10:34. Someone in the Carter administration suggested that we go to a 4-day work week. That wouldn't be a bad idea. We could do away with Mondays, maybe. No, I don't think that would work, though. Kind of highly doubt it. KFLY and a new kid in town with the Eagles and their album Hotel California. It's 10:39 Monday morning. For some reason, they're just having a hard time going. I tried to kick the coffee habit. I think that may have something to do with it. I'm not drinking as much coffee. I have to admit, I'm used to it. I do not want to do away entirely with coffee. I don't think those substitutes are going to do it either. We'll have to see how things go. Got the winning license number coming up right after Phoebe Snow. Phoebe Snow standing on shaky ground from her album It Looks Like Snow. We're getting rain today, which is nice for a change. Just enough to wet the roads down, keep the dust down a little bit. The weatherman says it's going to clear up. It's going to be dry again for the rest of the week. The winning license number this hour is FAN 314. That's FAN 314 if this is your license number. You've got 12 minutes to call 752-1240 and claim your cash. KFLY, that's Nilsson. Put the lime in the coconut and then try to take them. Doesn't work well without water, I'm sure. It's 10:48 Monday morning with the new one from Thelma Houston. It's called Don't Leave Me This Way. Thelma Houston is her name. She's been around for a little while, but she's never really had a hit. She's trying with that one, Don't Leave Me This Way. It's 10:53, 7 before 11 o'clock. And we'll have the weather coming up next.
Welcome to Time Machine. 900 Northwest 4th in Corvallis.
It's 10:55, clouds and a chance of showers. Partial clearing tonight and tomorrow. We may get some dry weather a little later on in the week. Highs near 50 today. Lows tonight down to 35 or 40. In Eugene now it is 49. Albany 49. And in Corvallis it's 50 at KFLY.
Somebody to love.
KFLY and KFLY FM Corvallis, where you can hear the winning difference. Good morning, it's 11 o'clock with Don Jennings and David Bowie. KFLY at 11:03, 3 minutes after 11 o'clock. Good morning. If there is a tune running through your head, go ahead. Give us a call here. The 24-hour request line, 752-1240. It's open for you all day and all night. Here's Al Stewart in the Year of the Cat. KFLY with Al Stewart in the Year of the Cat. It's really a pretty heavily requested song around here, especially since he's been in town. It's 10 minutes after 11 o'clock, 11:10. You can pick up a KFLY winning window sticker up here at the studios at 351 Madison across the street from Lipman's. Get it on your window, either your car window or your house window, and then just listen on a radio for your address or license number and to win.
This is Doug.
KFLY, it's 11:24, it's Monday morning, this is Don Jennings, and I've got the 24-hour request line for you. At 752-1240, go ahead and use it. There's one request for the Things We Do for Love with 10cc. The Things We Do for Love. Just a whole raft of them, right? That's 10cc with their new song. It's 11:27 now. But Chino's Black Night is KFLY and KFLY FM, where you can hear the difference. Good morning. It's 11:32. This is Don Jennings with Heart. KFLY, where the winning is so easy. All it takes is a winning window sticker on the window of your car and listening for your license number on the air. Or you can try the Mystery Money $100 bill. We give out a clue every other hour, and then we try to give the money away every other hour. And we'll be trying to do that sometime before noon today.
In Corvallis.
KFLY, this is Bob Seger and Night Moves from his album Night Moves. It's 11:39. Good morning. KFLY with Bob Seger and Night Moves at 11:44. Clouds and a chance of showers today. Some partial clearing tonight And partial clearing tomorrow, and the rain may go away tomorrow, too. Highs near 50, lows tonight to 35 or 40. In Eugene, now it's 50, Albany 49, 51 in Corvallis at KFLY. KFLY and the Dancing Queen with ABBA. They are from Sweden. I was told on the phone the other day from a man who knows. ABBA is from Sweden, and they just turn out the hits right and left over in Europe. And sometimes they sneak over here and have a big hit, like Dancing Queen. It's 11:48. Good morning. This is by request. America and the Lonely People. KFLY America, give it one more shot for all you lonely people. It's 11:50. Good morning.
Hey skiers, the snow is finally falling. LY Concert Hotline. Just another thing you can get into from the people at KFLY.
Hey, how would you like to get a chance to win $100 for? Let's try to give it away. I'll take the first caller at 752-1240. He gets the serial number on the mystery money of $100 bill. Out of Boston and long time at 11:55, and on the phone is Charlie Clifford of Polling Hall. He's one of the Polling Hall gang, first floor. Hi, Charlie.
How you doing?
You want to give a shot on that bill, huh?
Okay, I got
Okay, go.
J54970-316 star.
Charlie, can you do that one more time?
Okay, it's J54970-316 star.
No, Charlie, that's not it, but thanks a lot for trying, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
Situation wrecks me. I can't stand the way you do it.
KFLY Boogie Child. That's the Bee Gees' new one. It's 11:58, 2 minutes before 12 noon. Paul Harvey News coming up after this tune on KFLY AM. On KFLY FM 101.5, more rock and roll and stereo. KFLY Corvallis, where you can hear the winning difference. It's 1 minute after 12 o'clock noon. Time for Paul Harvey News.
Your complete 8:30 till 5:30 and Saturday 10 till 5. Payless Appliance Service Center in the Circle 9 Shopping Center in Corvallis.
And now Paul Harvey News. Substituting today for Paul Harvey is Hugh Hill.
Again, a new
Snow's time?
Service Master of Corvallis.
Good afternoon, it's 12:15. I'm Eric Jensen, KFLY News. The news is a service of Coleman Jewelers and Anderson's Muffler and Welding. Benton and Lynn County Sheriff's offices are helping out in a search for 16-year-old Robin Lynn Smith of Stayton. She apparently was lost near Three-Fingered Jack in the Cascades. Sheriff Jack Dolan of the Benton County Sheriff's Office tells KFLY News.
She had been on a hike with a group from Stayton, hiking up the Pacific Crest Trail off of Highway 20, had camped out a trail's end on Highway 20, and she still hadn't shown up.
I just was handed this message. Robin Smith was found today. She strayed off course and was finally found by the Benton County Search and Rescue Team, as reported to us by Jack Dolan, Benton County Sheriff. Governor Bob Straub is touring several drought-stricken areas of the state today. Straub, traveling by National Guard helicopter, left Salem shortly before 8 o'clock for his first stop in Coos Bay, where the public water supply is just about exhausted. The governor's schedule also called for him to fly to Mount Ashland, Medford, Eugene, and the Detroit Reservoir area east of Salem. Straub said last week his office is gathering information on the effects of the state's unusually dry weather in case a disaster declaration is needed.
This year, give precisely the gift they want. 55 Southwest Madison in Corvallis.
Ratification of a proposed agreement on allocation of Columbia River fish runs between Indians and non-Indian fishermen is so near the proposal may be revealed to the public at the end of the week. George Dysart of the Department of Interior's regional office in Portland says the tribes are supposed to be acting on it this week. The tribal councils of Warm Springs, Yakima, Umatilla, and Nez Perce Indians must approve the proposal, but no vote of the tribal membership is required. John Donaldson, director of the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife, says his department had authority to approve the agreement for the state. He said public meetings on the agreement would be held as soon as the agreement was formally announced. Richard Lamari, a biologist for the Washington Department of Fisheries, says it will go up as a staff recommendation, and I'm sure the governor will get involved, but we may help to able handle it just as we do sitting in the regular sessions. He said his department planned public hearings on the agreement. Dysart said Idaho had been consulted on the agreement and might be invited to sign it, but its approval is not necessary because Idaho was not a party to the lawsuit which led to the negotiations. A legislation to provide free kindergarten statewide may become tangled in school finance issues if a response from a House Education Committee member is any indication. A bill before the lawmakers would make kindergarten statewide unless a district had less than 8 eligible children. The Grand Republican Representative Robert Bragoiti said today, in his words, "It'd be crucified if I went for this." LeGrand is one of the Oregon districts in financial difficulty. Bragoiti added, "I think the timing is really bad." The committee heard Vivian Crow of Portland of the American Association of University Women say that while the state has provided basic school support for kindergartens, 2/3 of the districts still do not have them. She said even though school districts are having financial difficulties, her group feels it is unfair to have kindergartens on the patchwork basis. Gene Spalding of the State Education Department noted that because most states have kindergarten programs, textbooks are written so the first graders using second-level material in reading and math. She said districts without kindergartens have to do some of the kindergarten work in the first grade. KFLY News Time is 12:19. Weather up next. When you need a top quality weather for the Cascades, cloudy this afternoon with occasional rain showers, mostly in the north. Low snow showers above 4,000 feet. Partial clearing tonight and Tuesday. Winds out of the southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. For the coast, small craft advisories displayed for rough bar conditions, mostly cloudy.
Better music, KFLY. It's 12:33. Good afternoon. This is Don Jennings with Saturday Night. Reserve One Inspire. Your chance to win a $100 bill is up again this week. Got a new clue coming up this hour. KFLY and Saturday Night. That's a new one from Earth, Wind, and Fire. It's 12:36. The request line is open for you right now. If you'd like to give me a call, let me know what it is you're listening to here. It's the number 752-1240. KFLY with Crosby, Stills, and Nash in a suite for Judy Blue Eyes at 1244. After 18 years in the corner of 5th and Monroe, Town & Country Realty has now moved to a brand new building at 5th and Tyler, and they invite you to join the open house celebration this Friday and Saturday. Have a cup of coffee, meet the friendly people at Town & Country Realty at 5th and Tyler in Corvallis. And now, here's another clue to help you guess the serial number on the KFLY Mystery Money $100 bill. This is the new clue. Clue number 2, 1/4 of an octet. All right, 1/4 of an octet. Listen for further clues or go to Bob's Hamburgers. You get the clear clue and past clues to help you win the KFLY Mystery Money $100 bill. KFLY, that's Sticks and Jennifer at 1248. Good afternoon. Got a request for Evergreen? Sure, be glad to get it. Barbara Streisand and a theme to the motion picture Stars Born. KFLY, Barbara Streisand. She wrote it and she sings it too. Evergreen, which is the nickname of Washington. I spent some time in Washington. They call themselves the Evergreen State, and in a sense they are, but so is Oregon. Beavers down here, though, they take care of those evergreen trees. Did you read in the paper that they're doing a study on what it is that causes that sort of haze that sort of hangs over west of the mountains? Yeah, we've all seen that, the haze, a beautiful day, and there'll just be some haze. It's just from the mountains back back this way and maybe all the way on over to the coast. Well, the University of Washington scientists have gotten a grant. They say that they're going to study the haze and see what it's made of. I have my own theories, though. I really believe what it is Northern California mist that just sort of missed Northern California.
Next to Mozzie.
Speaking of mist and weather and all, we have cloudy right now. The weatherman says may get some partial clearing this afternoon, tonight, and again tomorrow. Highs near 50. Lows tonight 35 to 40. In Eugene now it's 52. Albany 51. In Corvallis 52 at KFLY. Music KFLY with Engelbert by request at 752-1240. And after 11 it's 12:56.
But Chino's Black Knight is now.
KFLY Corvallis, where you can hear the winning difference. It's a minute after 1 o'clock. This is Don Jennings with Elton John. KFLY 106. It's Monday afternoon. It's turning into a nice day. The sun's just starting to peek out here in downtown Corvallis. The weatherman says it's going to clear up and be dry for the rest of the week. And there goes our sun, our rain rather, and there goes our snow. Snowing, the skiing's a little bleak up in the mountains, I understand.
Talk on the street.
KFLY and a new kid in town with the Eagles from their album Hotel California. It's 1:10, 10 minutes after 1 o'clock. Your chance to win Mystery Money coming up this hour with another contest. Henry Boschma of Poling Hall won $100 just by playing our game. He won it just before 1 p.m. Friday, and your turn may be coming up. And it's as simple as that. Got that funky chicken record coming up next.
When your tummy tells you.
KFLY. Yeah, they're funky chickens, all right. What will Ray Stevens come up with next? KFLY with the Jacksons, back when they were known as the Jackson 5 and a Dancing Machine. 1974 was the year for that. It's 1:17. Your winning window sticker is here at the KFLY studios waiting for you. If you don't have it yet, you can just drop on by, pick one up, get it on your window, and then wait for your license number to be called out on the air. Or you can get it on the window of your house, wait for your house address to be called out. You could be a winner with KFLY.
Modeled by Mario Pestega Modeling, Corvallis.
Cloudy and a chance of showers, partial clearing later on this afternoon, tonight, and again tomorrow. Highs near 60. Up to 60 today, maybe. A low tonight to 35 or 40. In Eugene now 57, Albany 56. In Corvallis it's 57 at KFLY. KFLY, go your own way with Fleetwood Mac from their upcoming album. It's 1:25. This is Don Jennings with the note. The Campfire Girls are out. I had one come to the door yesterday. Sure, a box of mints. They're getting smaller every year. They're down to 6 ounces for $1.50, but it's a worthy cause. They'll be selling mint sticks and assorted chocolates. During the Campfire Girls annual candy sale, be looking for one to come to your door and say, would you buy some candy, please?
100
Chance for you to put big money in your pocket right now at Bill Johnson Volkswagen, 900 Northwest 4th in Corvallis.
KFLY, a station where the winning is so easy. We've got a winning license number coming up sometime this hour. It's 127. This is Aerosmith. KFLY, where you can hear the difference. Good afternoon. It's 1:30. This is Don Jennings with Diana Ross. KFLY, the Boogie Machine. Oh, actually, it's just Diana Ross and Love Hangover at 1:33. This is Don Jennings. Got the 24-hour request line open for you at 752-1240. Here's one off it for Steve Miller. KFLY. Time just keeps on slipping. It's from the album Fly Like an Eagle, Steve Miller at 1:36. The Sport House announces its first and hopefully KFLY, and I like dreaming, and so does Kenny Nolan. It's 1:40. The winning license number this hour actually doesn't have a license number, but it is a brown Civic Honda with Honda of Albany license plates. The car is brand new. It doesn't have any license plates, but it does have a KFLY sticker. right in the back window there. So we saw you. Brown Civic Honda with Honda of Albany license plates. Give us a call within 12 minutes at 752-1240 and claim your cash. KFLY with Cashman and West, a song from a few years back, American City Suite. Written about New York City. There are 3 songs actually in it. Sweet City Song, All Around the Town, and A Friend is Dying. Called American City Suite by Cashman and West. It's 1:48. The weather coming up next.
Roaring 20s days.
1:49, clouds and a chance of showers this afternoon. Then partial clearing tonight and partial clearing again tomorrow. Highs into the upper 50s. And the lows tonight not quite down to freezing, about 35 or 40. In Eugene now 58, Albany 57. In Corvallis, it's 57 at KFLY. KFLY, you make me feel like dancing this Leo Sayers tune at 1:52. How'd you like to take a shot at that $100 bill? Okay, I'll take the second caller now at 752-1240 to guess the serial number on the Mystery Money $100 bill.
Welcome to time machine.
In Salem, Albany, and soon in Corvallis.
Okay, on the phone is Charlie Clifford of Polding Hall. He made it in last time we tried here, and he's back to do it again. Okay, Charlie, what's the number?
Okay, I got J60932117L.
Oh, would you give me that one more time, Charlie?
Okay, J60932117L.
No, I'm sorry, Charlie, but that's not it.
All right.
Oh, try again, okay?
Okay.
Bye. KFLY, George Harrison, his new one, Crackerbox Palace, from his album 33 1/3, 1:57 tonight at 7 o'clock. And you got Gary Boogie Nichols. He's got the rock and roll for you to roll you around town as you're out doing your thing. This
Is the
KFLY Corvallis, where you can hear the winning difference. It's 2 minutes after 2 o'clock. Good afternoon. This is Don Jennings with Gordon Lightfoot. KFLY, the station that makes it so easy to win. Your winning window stickers are waiting for you here at the studios at 351 Madison, right across the street from Lippman's, right next to the Whiteside Theater. Come on upstairs, pick yourself up a copy of the winning window sticker, get it on your window, and listen to win. KFLY, the things we do for love. I like it. I do. That's by 10cc. 8 minutes after 2 o'clock on a Monday afternoon, and the sun is just sort of trying to make up its mind as to whether it's going to come out or not. The weather's looking nice, though. It is not going to freeze tonight. That's one good thing about it. Better music, KFLY, with Bob Seger and Night Moves at 2:37. Don't miss part 2 of the Eagles interview coming up this Sunday evening at 10. KFLY 247 coming up next, a new one from Elton John. You'll be roaring over the values
During the rave.
At every Payless Super Truck Store.
And now here's another clue to help you guess the serial number on the KFLY Mystery Money $100 bill. 1/4 of an octet. Okay? 1/4 of an octet. Listen for further clues, or go to Bob's Hamburgers in Eugene. No, not in Eugene. In Albany or Corvallis, though. Bob's Hamburgers. Get the current clue and past clues to help you win the KFLY Mystery Money $100 bill.
KFLY.